again, Internet's Sir Mutton Chops here, and, well, we are back and getting into the thick of things with something a little different. This is a slight diversion from what we've been doing. It's going to be a GM event, sort of. It's a duel at the arena, and it's going to be Team 1 versus Team 2. Whose team I'll end up on is anyone's guess. But there was a server-wide message for anyone and everyone to show up and have some fun. And being the gullible oaf that I was, I decided, hey, why not go ahead and throw my hat into the ring? And I should have thrown the towel, because well, look at all these high levels. This is just insane. I'm not going to stand 2 minutes here. And well, it turns out there's one other guy here that's going to be my level, and that is, oh, that's a saving grace for me. I'll tell you that. Without that, I really pretty much would have been toast. But yeah, we're about ready to start picking groups. Leaders are being made, and everything's kind of come together. Now, luckily for me, just a few days ago, I bought a new robe, robe of Delnir. Had I not done so, I really would have looked poor and destitute here, like I was going to ask for a sew or a handout. Excuse me, sir, do you have some copper? That would have been an awkward moment. So yeah, no, I'm looking alright, not too shabby. The other person here is my level. I'm level 24. He's an even con. You'll see him in a minute. His name's Mask, and he is certainly better suited than I am. He's got 2 Woo's trance sticks, and I've got a 2-hand blunt. I forget which one it is, but I'll link it in the bottom description. There's a lot of different names of equipment and things that I just can't keep up with. But anyhow, yeah, you can see there's just a whole mess of people here, ready to get it on. And well, get it on we will. And everything is, well, it's taking its time. Actually, this whole event took about 2 hours, and I believe there was somewhere around 20 people. Don't quote me on that number, but yeah, there's 20 people showed up or so, and maybe about 24. I don't know. And yeah, you can see my opponent over there on the left. He is, well, I'm making him my opponent. I don't know if he's going to be, but I'm pretty sure that the GM is gonna, have things slightly fair. Although people are going to be picking off and on, so they'll probably choose him, and I'll get stuck with somebody else. So we'll be at on opposing sides, and I'm going to, well, I'm going to aim for him. Basically, that's my only goal. As you can see, we've got illusions here, and I lucked out. I got a pretty cool one, Solisek Row. The person to my left there is Irolasimar. Not very happy. None too pleased with the illusion he got. He was like, man, why do I have to be Lindsay Lohan? But these things are unavoidable. Sometimes you just kind of have to, sit on it and just deal with it, You got to learn to deal. And that's what we're doing. Everyone's getting ready. Mr. Mushroom there fell down too. I have no idea what kind of mob that is. If anyone knows, please let me know. Clue me in on that. I'm none the wiser. I have no idea. I'm guessing it's a mob from Canark. That's just the only vague conception I have. So yeah, I'm getting ready. We're getting all ready to go. Just basically waiting on the other team and waiting quite a while. They're slow playing us basically. That's the only thing we can surmise. So we're gonna wait. So yeah, everything's pretty much getting set up here, and we're all pretty much set to go. This took about 2 hours, the whole ordeal. It's kind of interesting. I didn't really participate too much in arena battles, the arena battles I should say. On my server, there was a lot of Friday night fights in West Freeport Arena, and those were always a lot of fun. Lots of guildies would show up, non-guilded people, just, the works. And pretty much go toe to toe, just have some fun. Didn't matter what level you were. If they had like one-on-one, that would be pretty interesting. And what they would do is, I remember a couple times, they would take like an ogre or two, or maybe even a troll, and they would position them in the doorway of the arena, so that if anyone was trying to, take the coward's way out, try to, scram Amscray, they would get wedged, or they wouldn't be able to get through and get by. And it was always really funny to watch. They'd always try, give them that, but they would just drop like flies. It was really kind of sad, actually, in a funny way. So yeah, as you see, everything has commenced. We're getting busy, and I have lost Mask. I cannot find him. He is gone. I don't know where he went. It was my only thing. That's all I had. My whole plan was to go for that guy, and that's, well, that's just completely thwarted. I can't do anything. I'm wandering around aimlessly, trying to pretend like I know what I'm doing. I think they're on to the fact that I pretty much just don't. So I guess there's really no face to save. But hey, I got some crazy footage of people going at it, so that didn't sound right. I'm the guy in the bushes, in your window, taking pictures. Uh, let's move on. So yeah, right now I'm basically trying to look through all this chaos of color for Mask, the frog lock that's my, even con, the other monk, the other meat, and it's just not boding well for me. I think I should just go and sit down somewhere and have a moon pie and just try to forget about this whole thing. Call it quits. But well, you must soldier on. You must man up. That's what I'm doing. Got some treants there. We've got lots of crazy stuff we got to take down, and I'm pretty much just kind of trivial. I'm a decorative piece. Soyuseguro is cool, and I am not Soyuseguro by any means. It's just not happening. I can't cast. I don't have a lot of hit points. So yeah, it's an illusion. It's all an illusion. And there's a tiger there in Inaruk's arms. That was, an interesting coincidence. He's got a teddy bear. I'm not judging. It's whatever gets you through the night. So yeah, everything's kind of settled down. Now I can start looking for that bastard again. That bastage. I'm gonna find him, and when I do, it's all over, man. I'm gonna lay him to waste. And well, it's easier said than done, though. I've got a two-hand blunt, and it's kind of hard to target people and hit them, especially when they're hopping all over the place. And I just can't seem to locate the guy. It just really is kind of pathetic. And it turns out that he's actually glitched out in the platform, so that's just wonderful. Hello, man. Who would have seen that coming? Of all the people that could have fallen through the platform, yep, it had to be my guy. And I have no idea whether that had to do with, what illusion he had on or what, but kind of sucked for me. Kind of really sucked. But yeah, this is always one of the fun, interesting parts of Everquest is the PvP battles in the arenas, or even dueling. Those were good times. And you have to zone. And it said, "Oh, so and so zone," like a cowardly dog. I've done that sometimes. But yeah, there was other interesting parts of EverQuest. See, there were marriages. Those were pretty interesting. I never attended one of those. Can't say I did. Sorry. Nor was I partaking in any of the festivities personally. I did not, wed anyone. Yeah. So nor did I divorce. It was always pretty interesting choice for people. Considering most of the players were men. That is, well, that's just straight statistics. You don't have to be a, economist or what have you, to know that. So yeah, that's the rumpus. Those were always interesting moments in the game. Those people that would, play female characters to get free stuff. I know who you were. You're out there. There's probably people doing it on the server too. Oh boy. Well, to each his own, I guess. Whatever gets you what you're looking for. But yeah, there was other cool elements of the game as well, like learning languages. Not too many people do it on the server, but I did get offered a couple languages by a dwarf early on, and I try to exchange some here and there. It's pretty interesting. It's straightforward. You just basically keep spamming lots of nonsense at each other until you get something coming through. And well, it's basic, it's primitive, but it's still kind of cool to be able to speak dragon or halfling or whatever. I don't know. It's pretty interesting languages in general and in games and lore. They're pretty interesting. There wasn't too much else in the way of oddities with EverQuest, I should say. I mean, unless I'm forgetting something here, and I don't think I am. That was pretty much it. But well, it was a lot of fun, and I don't think I actually ever got an illusion cast on me when I played original game way back in '99 and 2000. Other than the alt enchanter that I had that got up to level 7. Oh, illusion human as a human. Yay. They're good class. I don't have the sensibilities to continue on past a certain level with them. Much like a lot of other casters. I am going to try caster here soon enough, though. One of these days, it's going to happen. And when it does, I'll, well, I'll be filming it probably. And there'll be a lot of death and screaming and cursing, so you'll have that to look forward to. But yeah, we just got up on their Kool-Aid, and we knew the flavor, and they tasted the bittersweet taste of defeat. And I don't know why it would be sweet or even bittersweet. It would probably just be bitter. I'm sure they're pretty angry right now, and they want revengeance. They wanna, lop our heads off, and do nasty things to us. And well, we'll see. It remains to be seen so far what's going to happen. There's round two is coming right up. We have a little intermission here. We are going to lose a few of our members. The unicorn is going to switch sides. He's a turncoat. He's a traitor. We don't want him. And I think we're going to lose somebody else. I think we're losing the mushroom. But we get the frog luck, as you can see, swimming around there in midair, like sharks do. Should have had a shark. That would have been funny. That's certainly... I don't even know if that was a possibility. Yeah, interesting to know if it was or wasn't, because that would be kind of cool. Just a bunch of floating sharks. You have them like on the boats to Butcher Block or Freeport. That was always fun. You're sitting there minding your own business, doing gems, and suddenly, all out of nowhere, a shark just bites you on the boat. And actually, it reminds me, zoning in to over there. What did I just say? Jeez. Oceans of Tears. Zoning into OOT. There was Sister Island, and I remember getting on the boat one day and zoning in, and there's a bunch of other noobs on the boat, and all of a sudden I look over to the island, and trundling down the hill is this Cyclops, this sea fairy Cyclops, and I think to myself, oh great, oh god, immediately jumping off the boat just in time to basically watch in kind of awe and horror as my newbie mates went down, and they went down hard. Guessing here that somebody trained it, probably a high-level caster, necromancer or something. And so a GM had to come and res everyone and had a good laugh. So it was pretty interesting. As you can see, some people got some different illusions. Some Fizzlebane Thorpe, whatever his name is. I can never remember his name right. Yeah, that's just... It's not on the test. I don't have to, get scored on it. So yeah, here's the faux pas. I didn't have anyone to hit. I was lagging out a bit, so I thought, well, why not hit my group leader? That's a good idea, It's not beneath me. It's kind of embarrassing actually that I stooped so low, but I wanted to see some action, and I'm not, below stooping for action. You hear that, ladies? That's awkward. I didn't say that. So yeah, let's move on. We're actually pretty much losing this round. We did so well early on, and now look at us. We're in shambles. I blame the frog luck. That's what I do. I blame the frog luck. It's not my fault, What can I do? What can I add? I can't add much. I'm just a lonely Solusek god. I'm misunderstood, and nobody really tries to understand me. That's my problem. And that's what they're going to do here in a minute. They're going to understand me quite well with all their sheer power. And it's not going to be pretty, I'll tell you that. Just giving you fair warning. So yeah, everything's about ready to wrap up here. Just going ahead and show you this little, tidbits of extras and, mishaps and whatnot. And there I go. I'm down. It's all over. And the fat lady has sung. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Stay tuned. I'm going to have some regular footage coming up. I don't really remember what's coming up, but it's good, I promise. So until next time, keep out of the arena. Don't even bother going in. It's not worth it. Believe you me, it's not worth it. So yeah, take care.